right, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you guys to the team, which I'm sure you guys already know. I'm Francisco Sigaran, I'm the team lead, and then we have Krista Shambly. She is out today sick, and we also have our other coach, Kirsten Jensen. They've been very valuable in helping you guys, throughout this whole course of you guys, trying to find employment and helping you guys. So without them, we wouldn't be where we are. So thank you, team, for giving this support to the scholars. All right, so what we're going to be going into today, we're going to be giving a little bit of an in scoop, and I'm going to go a little bit into depth in each and one of these of what we've covered throughout the whole year. Super valuable, informative stuff that we've gone on through you guys, from effective job search strategies, from mastering the art of interviewing, choosing the right employer, and then also how to properly present yourself in an interview, whether it's via Zoom or in person. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'll go into depths with that. And then after that, I'll go ahead and hand it over to Kirsten, where she go into depths with, with what we've done in 2024 and then what's to come in 2025. All right, awesome. So key insights on job searching. I get it. Job searching is one of the biggest hassles and obstacles that everyone's go through, trying to identify, what specific role you can apply to or what role you can actually qualify to. So helping you guys really identify that has been really, really helpful from what we've seen from the scholars, letting us know, through their job search. So this year, what we really emphasized was, setting a clear and actionable career goals for you guys. Knowing what you want makes it a lot easier to navigate the job search process. Also, another key thing that we did here for you guys was, networking. It was another big focus, networking. Leveraging, your personal and, professional connections, meaning, Indeed, LinkedIn, or going into the websites, reaching out to actual HR representatives from, Kaiser, Common Spirit. That's a good way, to open doors and, create opportunities that are not always advertised. Another key thing that we did, with the whole job search is, we also worked on tailoring resumes to make them align closely, with the job descriptions that a lot of these, people are posting. We want to make sure that it's fully customized, so you can leave a strong impression. So that was one of the key things that we really were hands-on with you guys this year was, making sure you guys' resumes are presentable for you guys so you guys can move forward to the job search. And of course, most importantly, staying persistent and, adaptable has been crucial for overcoming job searches and challenges. We get it. It gets overwhelming. And especially around this time of the year, December, a lot of people are going on vacations. A lot of people in the company are out and about. So this month, it's very slow, but, just know, have faith, don't give up. And that's what we are here too, to help you guys with, the whole job search. So that was one of the topics that we covered this year was job search. So we're going to move on to the next one. Now, mastering interviews. This has honestly been one of my favorites to work with you scholars with the whole interviewing. So key things with interviews is, it's all about the preparation and your guys' confidence. And that was the key thing that we wanted to bring out to you guys. Because if you really think about it, interviews are intimidating in any aspect of it. I'm pretty sure to this day, if you throw me in an interview, I'll probably be a little bit, overwhelmed and scared, but it's normal. That's the human way. But we want to make sure for you guys, what we want to do here for you guys to make sure you guys have that confidence. We worked on, anticipating both common and role specific questions, to present ourselves effectively. What we did, if you guys still have already done so or haven't done so, join an interview prep with us. We really, really go into depths with the interview prep. We make sure that you guys are fully prepped, asking you the same questions what these facilities ask. So you guys go in there, full confidence. Another key lesson was, building rapport with interviewers, asking meaningful questions that show genuine interest in the role. In an interview, remember, you're not the only one also being interviewed. You are also interviewing them. We also discuss, how to follow up with thank you notes, leave a strong final impression. This year, a lot of scholars I helped out after an interview. We crafted up a thank you letter, believe it or not, two of my scholars ended up getting word back, and they actually ended up getting the role because they saw that, they took initiative. They really wanted this job. So that's one of the key things that we did with, mastering interviews, which I find that was really effective. And, lots of the grads have good success stories with that. All right. And then moving forward, selecting the right employer. Now, this one is a big question. What role can I step into? And what we did here for you guys is, we really focused on, aligning your guys' values and goals with the company, the company's mission, and evaluating the work's culture. Because remember, you're gonna be here for about 8 hours, 5 days a week, maybe, even longer than that. So you want to make sure that when selecting an employer, it's right. You want to read, the company's value, what's they're about. Maybe you guys have the same value. Maybe that's, they give back to the community. That's something you want to look into when you're selecting an employer. Also, researching the organizations thoroughly and considering, the opportunities for growth. Does this facility give me, benefits? Does it have, pay time off? Is there room for growth? Can I grow within the company? Do they offer, additional credentialing and schooling? That's very important that you definitely want to, do your research on that. Also, balancing professional development and personal well-being was also a key takeaway in selecting the right employer. What I mean by that is, stopping from getting, burnt out. When you apply to multiple roles and getting, all these, like, for example, rejections, and just you want to make sure that that doesn't really get to you. You have a balance for that as well. You want to make sure that you're not always giving your full time into just applying. You just also want to take that balance as well. So selecting the right employer, that's another key thing that we went over out with you guys this year. And then we're going to move forward to presenting yourself effectively. This is actually one of my favorites, working with the scholars. Here, what we did for you guys, we worked on building strong personal brands for yourself, meaning, how do you present yourself? Whether how you dress, how you talk, how you present yourself in a Zoom call, how you present yourself in person were key things that are really important, especially walking into an interview. You want to show your full confidence, you want to be prepared. And like I mentioned earlier, doing your whole research prior going into the interview. We really made sure that you guys highlighted your unique skills and achievements to stand out, because we wanted you guys to wow the interviewer. So that's the key thing that we wanted for you guys to take from this. And also, effective communications, making positive impressions, whether through like I mentioned, like appearance, demeanor, core themes. So that was really, really key thing about, presenting yourself effectively. So that's what we covered throughout the year. And then I'm gonna go ahead and have Kirsten take it away. So this is what we covered in 2024. And then for 2025, we're gonna have more exciting stuff. So this is just the beginning, everyone. This was just, the first year that we did the whole webinar. So be prepared for next year. We're gonna have really good things. So Kirsten, to you,
Yeah,
please.
thank you. Thank you so much, Cisco. So we have had a great year. So the career coaching group really came together, basically the summer of 2023. And since then, we've had over 300 placements. I've helped over 300 people find jobs and, secured amazing employment. And, as coaches grow, as in our jobs, and there's always going to be new things that we're learning that we can pass down to you. So, as we continue to, we're still going to have these webinars monthly. And so we are still going to do the regular, subjects like interviews, resumes, job search. But, as we, hear some things from, the job, the hiring managers and companies about what they're wanting to see in candidates, we're going to also incorporate those into our webinars as well. So, as we continue to grow, we're going to continue to grow, our resources for you to be able to help out. And I know a lot of you, this time of year, it's really hard when you're looking for, a career shift, another job, just because, December is a very slow time when it comes to hiring. A lot of companies are either like have a lot of people out for holidays or waiting for their budgets in January. So, just letting you know, like it's slow, but the thing is don't give up. Continue to apply for those jobs because sometimes, yes, you might not hear back like this week or next week due to the holidays, but they are going to be picking back up with their communication. So, keep that momentum going strong. Also, we would love, maybe like as we're kind of finishing up this webinar in the next, 10, 15 minutes, if there are any topics that you really want us to cover over that next, this next year, please put it in the chat. We would love to hear from you what you want to learn about, regardless. I mean, like I said, we are going to be covering the basics, resumes, interviews, job search skills. But if there's anything else that you're like, yes, I really want to learn about, please pop that into the chat so we can help craft, our webinars and our resources to really help and assist you. Like we said, like we're here to support you. So, we would love any feedback that we can get from you on, different topics that you want us to cover. Next slide, please, Cisco. So yeah, you have been a part of our skill development. Like I said, we want feedback of, different, skill sets and different trainings and stuff that you want, but you've been giving us this whole year. So as we have been growing, we have been able to provide, webinars on, presenting yourself and, professionalism and, just thinking about, yes, that interview is really important, but that first call with that recruiter, that first call with your coach is, really going to help you when it comes to, making sure that you are presenting yourself in a professional manner, that whole journey to get that job. So just things like that, we are here to support you. We are always here to be able to, help you in all the different aspects of getting a job. I know that, one webinar we are going to incorporate along with the job searches, helping with, finding out job scams. I know that there have been, several people I've coached that are like, okay, they're asking for this information right away. I'm not quite sure if this is appropriate. Like, how do I navigate that? That's things that we're going to also, be able to assist with you as well. So this is great to, get that feedback so we know where we can be able to grow and help you. And like I said, all the coaches are lifelong learners. We love to learn more about, the hiring processes, the job search, maybe hopefully there's different websites that are coming out because I'm kind of personally, I think LinkedIn, Indeed, and Glassdoor there's so much more that could be had. And so we're going to be diving into hopefully looking to see if there's any more developing job search sites out there for you to be able to help. So, I mean, also, if you ever hear about anything, if you're like, hey, this TikTok channel is really hot with jobs or this Instagram, please let us know so we can learn and we can help you. Along with that, we've had a lot of success when we've had somebody getting a job at a facility and they know that they're hiring and letting the coach know so they can also spread to, other grads in the area to be able to have opportunities. So, this is a network. This is a place for us to help you grow and you can help other people grow as well. And then next slide, please. So exciting stuff. As we're going into 2025, we are expanding our team. We are going to have a couple more coaches join us so we can have that extra support. A lot of them have had a lot of background in talent acquisition and recruitment. So they're going to bring a wealth of knowledge when it comes to that hiring process that we can all be able to, support each other and support you. Like I said, we are always learning. So as we hear new things about the job search, Boolean searches to help with job search, different interview techniques, we will pass them on to you. That's a part of, what we're here to support you. Building, your professional growth and skills, there's always room for improvement and always room to have that understanding that, what type of, coworker you are should reflect the type of coworker you want to be working with. I think a lot of people kind of sometimes struggle with that. Like you sometimes are so focused in on your role that, you're not always thinking, how can I help others and how can I be supportive, even though you want that from another colleague. So those are things that we're going to be expanding on as well. And, being able to talk about your prior work and all your transferable skills into a new position. I know that some people are just coming maybe from retail or from, a more technical job, like something that we can talk about, what did you do with that foundation of any job, what you need to have that can also be used in healthcare, communication, being able to support others, patients, customer care is patient care. So those are things that we can really be able to help support you to be able to speak upon, even if you don't have necessarily a background in healthcare, how you can talk about your skills and how they support you into being a great worker in healthcare. And then next slide, please. All right, so kind of, we are kind of, this one is kind of been a quicker, webinar because we just, we're building up what our webinars are going to be next year. So I'm seeing a lot of great comments in the comment section here. And, we are going to be helping build up these webinars throughout, we're going to be hosting them every Tuesday or third Tuesday of every month to be able to support you. And we are actually going to throw in our links into the chat right now. If you haven't scheduled a coaching session with us, we are always, you don't have to join these webinars. You don't have to be a part of these webinars and have coaching, but we are here to support you. And this is a free service that we can help with all the aspects of, all the way from the resume building to, contract negotiation. Those are all the things that we can cover and support with you. So we really want to be there, because this is a really amazing free service that I wish a lot of, different areas would cover, but we're the only ones that I know of that provide this amount of like in-depth coaching services. So we're going to throw our Calendly links that you can be able to, register with us or schedule a time to speak with us in this chat. I don't know if my colleague can throw that in the chat, or else I can get it here in a second. But so you can schedule a time to be able to, thank you, Cisco, to be able to set a time, because we really want to be able to assist you. And yeah, even if you're a new graduate, if you have, been working and you want that support, we're here for you, for your career. So, it doesn't have to be if you are just starting out. It doesn't have to be that you just finished your externship. If you've been working and you want just to, help, with providing services and helping update your resume and get back on the job hunt, we are here to support you. So we're just kind of the full gambit. And so there's a lot of information here that I'm seeing. I love all these ideas for these webinars. Sorry, I'm just reading them. Should close that. But we're really excited what 2025 is going to offer. We're having, really great partnerships with, Futuro, and it's just really great to be able to see. I've seen a lot of names that I've talked to a lot of you, and it's really great to, see that you're joining in, because, as we continue to do these webinars, these are going to be more in depth into how to just pick apart a resume, pick apart a cover letter, pick apart, job search. And so this is going to really help you. And like I said, I've talked to a lot of grads over the last couple of weeks, and they're getting kind of frustrated with the job search, but this is typical this time of year. So it's not you, it's how the process works. It's how the industry works this time of year. So, we are here to, support you and keep that momentum going, because the hiring is picking up in January.
And then piggyback with Kirsten's saying, yes, 2025, a lot of great things are happening. So, we're really excited. And like Kirsten said, we are having additional team members join the team to give you guys that full support. And yes, they are knowledgeable and, recruiting. So, even better, we have, that amount of wealth with career coaching. So 2025 is going to be the year for AlliedUP and Futuro Health scholars. And we're really excited about that.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for showing up. Our career coaching Calendly is in that chat. So if you haven't scheduled a time to speak with us, please do so. If you've already spoken with a coach, we keep the coaches, we keep you as a Futuro grad with the same coach. So if you've already scheduled something, please just reach out to your coach if you need another coaching session, because that link just takes you to, I don't think you can specifically schedule. So you are set with a coach if you've already been coached with us. So just reach out if you need anything. We're here to support you. Happy holidays. and Happy New Year. 2025 is your year.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you soon.